So one of the most struggling offenses in baseball will face one of its most consistent pitchers. A .283 Jim for Corbin Burnes in his first day at Orioles.
You kind of expect that, and I mean it all started opening day. His first start, struck out 11.
And there's a soft ground ball out to the left side. Charging in his Westbrook. Fields throws on the move to first and gets Schneider to open up the game.
Varsho .312 on base. He's slugging .430, and amazingly that's the second best mark in the lineup. Varsho hits a ground ball softly to first. Mountcastle collects it 2 steps behind the bag, and it's 2 groundouts to start for Corbin. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in with 2 down.
And he swings and rolls it onto the ground as shortstop. It's fielded by Henderson. He'll throw low, but it's picked out by Mountcastle. Guerrero is out, and 3 outs on the ground. That's how Corbin Burnes likes it. Gets him out of the top of the first inning.
Jose Barrios has pitched very well against them. For his career, he's 10-1. The last time he pitched against him here last August, they beat him for the first time in his career.
1-1. Bounce to the right side, picked up by Guerrero. He'll wave off Barrios and step on the bag at first. And there's 1 quick out for Jose Barrios. Switch hitting catcher Adley Rutschman steps into the lefty batter's box and gets ready to go.
And he hits a ground ball to Vladdy. Little shovel onto Barrios. Well done on both ends. 2 down.
It's going to send Ryan O'Hearn up to the plate.
And look at that. Down and in sinker. Just the second hit Barrios has allowed on the sinker to left-handers this year. They're now 2 for 21 as O'Hearn pelts one into right field.
And here's a guy that very few Blue Jay fans want to see, Ryan Mountcastle. Line drive to right, hit it hard, but Biggio the catch.
1-1 pitch. Bo hits a sharp ground ball through the hole on the left side and into left field for a base hit. Make it hits in 5 straight games for Bichette. He's aboard to start the second. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here comes Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And that is hit on the ground. This could be 2. Henderson's got it. Flips to Mateo. 1 on the first. You can count it for 2. It's a 6-4-3 double play. And Corbin Burnes rolls one up. And Toronto does not score.
Jose Barrios back on the rubber. Anthony Santander ready to hit.
This is in the air to very shallow left center field and a long run for Dalton Varsho. 1 down.
Here's a right-handed hitter, though, Jordan Westberg. 2 out, spaces empty, no score, bottom of the second.
He swings at the first pitch, hits it right to Varsho. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Jose Barrios through 2.
Outfielder today, Biggio with a decent amount of time at second, just wasn't really panning out well.
That one was outside the zone, though, and it got a swing. Mountcastle just beat him to the bag, a little bit closer than it seemed it would be.
Back to the top with a big prospect, Davis Schneider. Schneider swing and a miss. Corbin Burnes strikes him out with a curveball. He reached way outside for this one. Another 1-2-3 inning for Corbin Burnes.
Cedric Mullins leads off for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullins with a ground ball up the middle. Bo Bichette is playing in the right spot. And more weak contact induced by Jose Barrios.
Jorge Mateo, the 9-hitter and second baseman. Mateo chops it to third on 1 hop, fielded by Ernie Clement, who was playing in. He'll throw to first. 3 pitches have yielded 2 outs for Barrios.
Gunnar Henderson will take in.
The 0-2 is called strike 3 on the inside edge. A very well located fastball for Barrios' first K, and a 1-2-3 bottom of the third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a ground out to short.
Hits it sharply and into left center, a base hit. Over to cut it off is Kaizoku, and that'll be a 1-out single for Guerrero. Here's Bo Bichette, who had a base hit his first time up. And it looks like he's got another one. That ball is down. It was trapped by Santander. And Vladdy all the way around to third on the play.
Well, Vladdy did a good job, and he had a pretty good eye on Santander. How about Bo Bichette back at Camden Yards? He's already 2 for 2 in this ballpark.
It's Guerrero at third, Bichette at first for Vogelbach.
Bichette not going. It's a weak ground ball to third. Westberg looks at Guerrero at the bag, throws offline to first, and Mountcastle slaps down the tag for out number 2.
2 outs. Guerrero at third, Bichette at second. Burnes trying to keep this one scoreless. 2-2. And he goes down to a knee. A strikeout for Corbin Burnes. No score. Rutschman 10 for 16 with a home run against Barrios. 2-2 pitch for Rutschman. On a drive out for Utah High, and she is so far gone. Back-to-back days with home runs for Rutsch. He blasts the Orioles onto the board, 1-0.
Here's Ryan O'Hearn, the only other Oriole with a hit today, and he powers the ball to center. Varsho sprinting back at the track, leaps at the wall, and he robbed it.
A stunning robbery by Varsho.
The Orioles had back-to-back homers until Dalton Varsho scaled the fence in left center and took it out of the Baltimore pen. Here's Anthony Santander. Hit to center, high in the air, but not very deep. Varsho shifting toward left center, makes the catch and ends the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa leading on for the Blue Jays.
Short right field from Kiner-Falefa. Mateo ranges out, and Kiner-Falefa is 0 for 2.
It's going to send up Kevin Biggio.
And he grounds this one over Burns. Mateo, backhand, zips a throw to first in time.
Well, he just turns base hits. Probably would have been an infield variety of outs.
Cedric Mullins had the last 2 games off. Brendan Hyde described it as a breather. Swing and a miss on a pitch that hit him. It bounces down the third baseline, picked up by Barrios, throw to first, and he got him. My goodness, what a play. That hit Mullins in the ankle. It rolled down the third baseline. Barrios picked it up, threw to first. Guerrero covering late, but got there in time and made the catch and stopped on the bag on the run.
5 innings or more in every start now for Corbin Burns this year.
It feels like if they're going to score, it's got to come in this pocket. Vlad's reached twice. So has Bo Bichette, who's 2 for 2 and batting right now.
And a looper into left. That's a base hit. Vladdy will round second, but stop there. And that's the 3rd hit of the night for Bo Bichette.
2 on with 1 out for the Blue Jays. Here's Daniel Vogelbach.
And now Vogelbach loops one into shallow center. Here comes Guerrero, and he will come in to score and tie the game.
Well, 3 straight base runners. It's something that hasn't happened very often for the Blue Jays. And it starts with 1 out. Vladdy walks, Bo singles, and now Vogelbach comes up with a ribby.
So now it's Bichette at second, Vogelbach at first. Alejandro Kirk.
And Kirk puts the ball in play to short. Henderson deep in the hole to second. Mateo to first, double play. Wow. Know your base runners. And the Orioles turn 2 to get out of the inning.
1-1 game, Orioles and Blue Jays. Adley, the run of the game for the O's. A home run to lead off the 4th.
Rutschman high in the air to right field. Did he do it again? Yes, sir!
Well, that's now 3 in 2 games. Maybe a little changeup that hangs up there.
It's the first 2 home run game of Adley Rutschman's career, and he puts the Orioles back on top. The Orioles turn it over to their bullpen with 9 outs to go, and they first turned it to Craig Kimbrell. 2-2 from Craig Kimbrell. In the air to left field, a whole lot of room out there. Colton Cowser puts him away.
Jose Barrios back on the rubber for his 7th inning of work. He has been very good so far. 1-2 pitch. Chopped in front of the plate to the left of the mound. Gets past Barrios. Bare hand by Clement. Throw to first. Got him. Ernie Clement with a heck of a play. And Mountcastle is out to start the inning. Claps from the pitcher Barrios.
Jose Barrios now at 91 pitches.
You get a right-handed hitter right now in Westburg. There are 2 outs. Kicks and fires. Called strike 3 on the outside edge. Barrios punches Westburg's ticket to end the inning. 4 Ks today and 7 innings of 2-run balls.
So now Dalton Varsho, who is 0 for 3.
Righty's 2-1.
This is well hit to right field, and Dalton Varsho has tied the game. That is Utah Street out there beyond where the fans are in front of the warehouse. And Dalton Varsho got every bit of that one.
Boy, did he ever. A timely home run for sure.
Danny Coulomb in the game, making his 19th appearance, and he has been great with inherited runners on base. He's picked up 8 and stranded them all.
And he'll try to strand 2. Vogelbach, ground ball to second. Mateo's on it. Gunner to first. It is a double play.
Jorge Mateo flashing the leather on the hot shot by Vogelbach, and Jorge Mateo got the Orioles out of an inning that they couldn't wait to get out of.
The Orioles looking for a walk-off. Jordan Romano trying to extend this game and send us to some free baseball and extra innings. 1-1 fastball hit on the ground right at Bo Bichette. Vacuumed up. The throw on to first is there, and a very clean 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th for Jordan Romano.
Runners on the corners, 1 down as Dalton Varsho digs in.
Against Keegan Aiken. Varsho a ground ball to second. Mateo's on top of it. A great great play. He can only get the out at first. A run scores, but Mateo saves this from being a much bigger inning as Toronto takes a 3-2 lead.
Intentional walk for the Jays first baseman, and they'll pitch to Bo Bichette. The 3-1. Bichette swings, skies this one, right center field. Cedric Mullins on the run. Santander is there. Mullins calls him off. Top of the 10th come to a close. Jays get one.
Orioles have the tying run 90 feet away from the plate with 1 out.
See if you can get Colton Kaizoku to strike out here. That would be a big help.
1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. 2 down.
Boy, I love that pitch. 97 on the previous pitch, and he came right back with another heater, and you could see Colton Kaizoku was thinking slider.
Now the Blue Jays 1 out away. Westberg on first is the winning run. Mountcastle on third, the tying run. 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. First pitch, hooked on the ground to second, picked up by IKF, the throw to first, and the Blue Jays win it. 3-2, they take the series opener in Baltimore.